I think that because so many of us are in isolation, and at least a number of us um, have found that we now have extra time on our hand,
Yes.
and we can control in many cases how we use that time, right? And so we can use that time kind of binge watching on Netflix, but we can also use that time doing some quiet self-reflection on exactly the kinds of questions and the issues that you're raising, which is to try to really get in touch with what is important in our lives. And I think you're right. In many cases, people do immediately start thinking of the people that they're close to, their loved ones, their family, their good friends, their teachers. Those suddenly rise in importance as we're faced with this situation, and we really can think about the relative value of different aspects of our life. So I think that that's one of the things that can come out of this. And I had a meeting, a online meeting with people who've been in a course that I just finished called The Art of Taking Action. And we were talking about the circumstances, and this one gentleman who's, probably in his 60s or early 70s, was saying that he has, I think, three daughters, and and so they set up a way to kind of connect with each other online. But one of them has been estranged from him for a number of years now, and so he was connecting with his other two children, and one of his other daughters said, "Well, do you want me to ask so and so, the third daughter, if she wants to be part of uh, this family connection?" And he said, "Well, you can ask her. I'm guessing that she's going to have no interest." But she did have an interest, and she actually reconnected with her family, particularly her father, which hasn't happened for years.
Well,
So, so I'm not trying to paint a picture of the coronavirus as being full of blessings, but in this case, one of the outcomes of the people's reflection on what's important is that we think about some of the estrangement that we may have from other people in our lives, particularly family members, and we realize that we don't want, if something happens to them or something happens to me, we don't want things to end with that kind of unfinished business, right? So in this case, the threat of this virus may actually move us in the direction of reconnecting in a more compassionate or kind way with people that we've been disconnected from.